And we're back to learning Gimp in a year, day 108. Let me show you a basic skin retouching example. And here you can see why the healing brush is needed in addition to the clone tool, because when we just try to erase these birthmarks, even here in this area where the skin is fairly bright, you can see the replacement prominently. But when we use the healing brush tool, this replaces these birthmarks flawlessly and it blends it with the background. So once again, if you haven't seen the last two videos, you hold Control and you left click to create a reference point, and then you release Control and you left click to replace, for example, here these birthmarks, and then the reference point will be painted over it. But with the healing brush, you don't just paint over it, it also blends it with what is there, and is perfect here for these skin retouching jobs. Let me just quickly go over the face a little bit. If you want to practice using the same image, I'm going to link to it in the video description. Here in this case, when it comes to the edge, you have to be careful not to overpaint it with the background, because this will then blend this bluish color with it. And here the hair is being blended, so go down with the size a little bit of your brush, create a new reference point, try again. So just as an example of when to use the healing brush instead of the clone, these basic skin retouching jobs, they need exactly that. I hope this video was helpful, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.